I have a traumatic brain injury. What infects me in all kinds of invisible ways, where the majority of the time I get blamed, when actually it has to do with my head injury. I'm not saying there's not better ways I can negotiate these situations, or that I don't have work to do, but that these things are affected by underlying condition. So I have a traumatic brain injury. I was in a coma for 1 month. I have to relearn and walk and talk. I'm very bad at keeping things clean. I'm very bad with organization. I can't keep my room clean for very long. My disorganization of papers, even when I was in grad school, was extraordinarily chaotic. And also, I don't pick up on good on social cues. I can't tell when someone is trying to, gently brush me aside, or if someone's interested in me, and all these things. So often I get these things wrong, and people don't really know how to deal with me, and I don't really know how to deal with people. I've gotten a little better over the years, but it's a thing I still struggle with. And so, I try to, really, the struggle I go through just to, try to live a normal life. It's extraordinarily hard. So, after my mom died in 2011, right? And she was my anchor. She was the closest person in my life and my strongest support. But okay, so with disability, you get 1,000 when she was alive I was on SSI, where you get $700 a month, and you're expected to live on that, and that doesn't secure. Can't really afford to live in apartment. You're doomed to poverty. And when she died, I got on SSDI, which allows you you get 1,000 a month. And you're also an SSI. You're not allowed to travel. You're not allowed to be out of the country for more than a month, or you lose your payments. But SSDI, you're allowed to. With the average cost of a room in an apartment around $600, and my income so low, I spent 7 years out of the country. I had a girlfriend 4.5 years in Germany. Also, I'm not allowed to marry. When you're on SSDI, you are not allowed to marry unless the other person is also on SSDI or SSI. If you marry someone who is not on disability, you will lose your benefits no matter what. And it doesn't matter if the person is poor or rich or whatever. If they're not on disability, they expect you, and even if